everyone. This is Lila from Starstruck Media. Today I am here with Steph, and we have a really, really exciting episode today. We actually are here with the stars of Step by Step, the series. Hi, Man and Ben. How are you guys today?
Hello. Pleasure to meet you guys.
Pleasure to
meet you too.
We're good. How are you guys?
Good. We're great.
Good,
we're really
good.
excited. Yeah, like I said, we're very excited for episode 9 today. At the time we're currently
10.
Yes. Oh, 10. There you go. Episode 10. See, I don't even know. I've been literally binging it. It's been such an amazing show. So episode 10 coming out today by the time we're doing this interview. So yeah, so first and foremost, congratulations on the success of the show. It's reached all the way here to America. We're absolutely loving it, like I said. For those of our audience that may not have seen it or heard of the show yet, can you kind of give us a little bit about it without any spoilers? Tell us a little bit and the characters that you guys play.
Okay.
So the series is kind of like a story of two persons having met by coincidence in the workplace
Yes.
with the surrounding workplace environment.
It's it's basically a love story that takes place in office.
Yeah.
Between a boss and his assistant, right? Basically.
Yeah, and worker, like,
and worker, yeah,
And
his colleague.
yeah, his colleague.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty much it. If I tell more, it would be.
yes, we don't want any spoilers. Can you kind of also tell us a little bit about the characters that you guys both play?
Yeah, as I just said, it's about a boss and his colleague, and I'm playing the boss, and Ben is playing the new
First jobber.
the first jobber that just got in, and
She.
yeah, I play Jing. Yeah, the boss is called Jing.
And my role is first jobber, Pat.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Jing is an uptight boss. He likes to direct, and he's a perfectionist. And he met Pat, and then Pat kind of like changed his way of managing people, and kind of like he kind of like fell in love with Pat. Yeah. Throughout.
That's not a spoiler.
Okay.
Right?
Not a spoiler. Not a spoiler. That's okay. I love it. That's awesome. So you guys are doing such an amazing job portraying your roles. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like preparing for these roles?
Yeah.
We done like several of workshop. We could say like estimate around like 50 to 60 hours of like doing the workshop.
Wow.
To like get on
to
like,
get into
together,
the
like,
characters.
yeah.
And we also had a chance of talking to the writer of the books, because like the series is made from the book.
Yes.
And we had a chance of like talking to the writers. We also have like the books as materials for us to guide us to find a character and like to be the character.
Yeah, and also like we always like talk to like our director, like how would like this scene be portrayed, like.
Yeah. And basically right.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. That's awesome. Wow. 50 to 60 hours of workshop. That's a lot. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot, but that's cool. So you guys have, I mean, for us, we talk about it all the time. Like chemistry is really important, like on a set like this, right? Your guys' chemistry is amazing. So can you tell us a little bit about your first impressions of each other? Did you guys hit it off right away? Did it take some time to build that chemistry? How did that go for you guys?
Well, like on my first impression, he's kind of like intimidating.
Okay.
Like he's like big, like he's 190 tall, and like the first time I saw him, like he went into like the office door, like the hub, and his head almost hit like at the top. Like, coming in, so like he looks intimidating.
We first met at the casting, and like I didn't know that like he was gonna play a part, but like I kind of knew that like he came in for casting for Pat's role, and I came in to cast for Jing's role. But like at first it was we didn't really talk that much. It was just just here for like the casting, and we did just say hi, hey, what's up? That's it. And then it took quite a lot of time before we like start.
Like really tune in.
Yeah. Not until like we knew that like we got the job and like we're supposed to go and do workshops together and start to like learn to know each other. And yeah, as he just said, like 50 hours of workshop, it made us close, and you know, like we learned a lot from each other. Yeah, we didn't hit it off right away. It took a lot of time before.
Okay.
Yeah, because like there's also like a big gap of age.
Ages, right?
Yeah, we like 10 years.
Wow. Okay.
So
Cool.
it's almost like a different generation.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. That's crazy though. Okay, so 10-year age gap. I'm sorry, did you say 190 centimeters? Geez, that's very tall. So wait,
That's why I'm amazed.
wait, so how tall are you, Ben?
I'm 180.
Oh wow, okay, so that's a big height difference. Okay, that's really cool. Love that. Cool.
There are a lot of cool characters in your show with those interesting backstories. If you could swap roles with any of the characters, who would it be and why?
I would want to be my boss, Jing, because
Okay.
like his character is pretty cool. Like wearing all the suit, changing all the suit with all those like expensive watches, right? Like so cool. And, like,
Very cool
his
character.
It's quite cool. Like at first, like quiet and like with like chants, like it's kind of cool.
I love that.
I think for me, I think I would like to be Jab, you know, my little brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also think he's cool, you know. I think I would also like to play Pat as well. That would also be kind of funny, and he played Jing.
I feel like we swap role.
That would be very funny.
that was funny.
Maybe like I need to be like taller.
Right. No, I think that would be a very funny dynamic for you to be the boss being shorter.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
I think Jab's character is pretty cool. I think he's I think you can do a lot like with his character, you know. He's like there's so much freedom in his character, and it's just a cool guy, you know. It's just, I think I would like to be Jab. Imagine myself as Jab, like I think I would like that.
I bet that you'll be like a very cool job.
I think you would be a very cool job for sure. Love it.
Both of you have such relatable characters. How does your characters relate to your character's journey relate to you personally?
So like for Pat, he's like hard worker and like a first jobber. It's pretty like the same as like what happened to me like right now, because this is like the first series that I have played, the first acting that I have done, and like I also like to work hard every time I have a chance to.
You are like a first jobber in this job
in
right?
this job, also in the series.
Right. Yeah.
I love it.
For me, I think Jing's character, like you could see that like he at the beginning of the series, he's like he tries to control everything. He tries to like have everything planned out, you know. But then like he eventually fell in love, and you know, then he uses heart like more than he uses brain, you know. I think I kind of like can relate it to that, because like I'm the type of guy who likes to like follow my instinct and follow the feeling more than the thinking, you know. So I think I could see that, you know, I could relate it to that.
That makes sense. And Ben, we would have no idea this was your first acting job. You are doing such a great job. Both of you are. I mean, you guys are knocking it out of the park. So good job for the both of you, for sure.
Yeah.
Of course. And Ben, you know, kind of speaking a little bit about your character goes through quite a roller coaster of emotions throughout this series, right? So, and your character has grown quite a lot from the first episode up until episode, 9 and now 10. So for you, were there any lessons that your character learned that you actually learned for yourself in real life while playing him?
I would say like be more confident, like have more like confidence in yourself. And I think that's probably like it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Like he gained quite a lot of confidence from like the boss. Like when he knew that he appreciate like his work and efforts that he puts into like each project, and that like gave him like a boost of confidence.
Makes sense. I love that. Cool. So there are a lot of scenes in the show that give us as the viewers butterflies, right? When you guys look at each other, when you guys have a lot of, those moments like on screen. So for the both of you, we had a lot of fans that wanted to know, do you guys get butterflies in real life when you guys are acting in those scenes, or how does that go for you?
To be honest, I don't think so. I try to think of like any scenes that like gives me butterflies in real life, but like I don't think so. Because like once you like in the set and you try to act and you try to like perform, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about you. Like, do you get butterflies?
Acting, right? Like
yeah, I think sort of, and I don't know.
But
Did you get any butterflies?
Maybe sometimes, but I maybe not like I did not notice. Maybe sometimes during like some scenes.
Maybe at some takes, but not all the time,
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, acting is acting, so I can imagine you kind of get in a different mindset. So that makes complete sense. But you would, like I said, you would never know just judging. Like, it gives us butterflies. We see you guys act, and we're like, okay, you guys look great.
Well,
so.
Like it gives us butterflies too. Once we see ourselves on the screen, it's also a different story than once we were like playing or acting. When we see it on the screen, we also felt the butterflies, or like we also, also
you get shy a little bit. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. I love that.
If you can describe your characters into one word, what would it be?
Bold.
Bold. Okay. Yeah. Good. That's a good word.
Maybe cute.
Cute. Oh, okay. That's a good one too. I love it.
Now, if you could describe each other in 3 words, what would it be and why?
As in character or like?
No, each other. Yeah.
Each other. Ben as Ben.
3 words.
3 words. Innocent, lively, and shy.
Shy. Oh, okay. That's good.
As for like demand, it'd be cool, charismatic,
okay,
and he's also like lively.
Lively. Okay, those are good. I love it. Perfect.
Very good.
We can definitely see that, like your descriptions. It makes sense already. We see it. So man, in the show, your character is a little bit hesitant. Well, not a little bit, very hesitant on expressing, his feelings. So we wanted to know, how are you in real life? Are you like that, where you're kind of just like, let me just chill and then like figure out how to express it? Or are you someone that's more like bold and will express your feelings when you have them?
I think a bit of both. I think at the beginning, I would probably take care of that person from afar, but then if it has to be told, then I would probably, man up and go and tell it, to them. I think a little bit of both. I could see myself, not just one. Yeah. But like I would chill and, slowly, taking care of them from afar first.
From afar.
They see the situation, then like it's probably time to go and say something.
Right, just like your character. That makes sense. Yeah, I get it. We see that Jing definitely takes care of Pat from afar, so that makes sense. But yeah, that's really cool. Good to know. In one of the more recent episodes, Jing had asked Pat, what menu item would you be? So for both of you, what menu items would you guys be?
I think I would be a spicy spaghetti.
Spicy spaghetti, okay.
Because I'm a half of each, I'm a half of Thai and Danish.
The spicy from like Thai, right?
Yeah, I'm a half of each.
Yeah. Okay, spicy.
I like that.
Okay.
Spicy spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Love it. Hashtag spicy spaghetti. That's gonna be the thing for this interview. I love it.
Guys should like come to try in Thai.
In Thailand,
Spicy
yeah.
spaghetti.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
Well, you know, listen,
there's like spaghetti in Thai that like actually puts chili in the menu.
yeah, we were in Bangkok recently, and I didn't know that there was like a lot of spice in it, and I almost died. So I don't know how you guys do the spice, but that's really cool. Spicy spaghetti. And then what about you?
Does like drink considered as like a menu item?
Sure, why not?
I would say like sport drinks, like those stuff,
Okay.
because I'm kind of like energetic,
Okay.
to
All
be
right.
honest.
That makes sense. All right. So now we're getting, into the part of our interview. We kind of get to know you guys a little bit beyond your characters. So you guys as actors and as people. So for the both of you, how did you guys get into acting?
I got into acting when I was doing casting for TV commercial. It was like 10 years ago, I think, when I got into this business. Yeah, I started off as a casting for like TV commercials and stuff.
Cool. Mem, what about you?
Mine, I would say it's kind of like simple. Like someone just like asked me like, do you want to try out like this casting? And then I say like, sure, why not? And at first I didn't even know that I would be in like this series.
Oh, wow. Wait, so like you tried out and this was the very first series you got, right? Like this is your first time? Was it your first? I love that. That's awesome. That's really cool.
If you weren't acting, what do you think you'd be doing?
I think I would be living on an island, working in a restaurant or hotel.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
That was the plan at the beginning, though.
Really? That's so cool.
That was
Do you have
definitely
like any island in mind?
It's like Thai island, like I don't know, like Samui, Got Tao, whatever, Phuket.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
That's awesome.
Maybe I would be chilling with him on like his
Yeah.
island.
You'll be my
VIP
cheap,
guest.
you'll be my cheap worker.
Be your waiter.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Like if you guys can be any like role that you could think of, what would your dream role be?
I have never thought about the roles like since this is like my very first
Oh,
like
wow.
series, but maybe some like kind of like cool, bossy type. I think so.
Okay. I love that.
I think I would like to play gangster.
That's a cool role.
A gangster? Okay.
I can
Would
do
you be
it.
like the head gangster or just like one of like the the regular ones?
One of the still one, one of the like Peaky Blinders sort of guy.
I love Peaky Blinders. That's such a good show. I'm for it. You guys should both do that. Oh my God, wait, you guys, that could be a series for you guys. You'll be the gangster. And I love it. Get a scriptwriter, Steph. We gotta work on that.
If you guys could work with any American actress or actor, who would it be?
Who would it be? I don't know. I it's hard to like to just pick one, because like I think there's so many great actors and actresses in America. But I think, do you know Will Ferrell?
I love
Yes.
Will Ferrell. Yes.
I think he's so funny. I think
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's so funny. I think I would pick him, But although I also like the other ones, like the more serious ones. But I think Will Ferrell would be fun.
Yeah, he would be. He's hilarious in real life and in acting. So for sure. And then what about you?
I would say the same. Like it's pretty hard to pick, but I would choose like Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey. Ooh, okay. That's so cool.
really like his work.
It's funny. We do a lot of interviews, and I can confidently say that's the first time we heard both of those. So that's really
Yes.
We normally get like, Johnny Depp and like Leonardo DiCaprio, but never like a Will Ferrell and a Jim Carrey. I love that. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's so cool. What do you guys like to do for fun when you aren't working?
I like to play football. I play a lot of football.
For
like
our American audience, soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's in American, it's kind of like
Soccer,
like
yeah,
rugby,
it's different one.
right?
Yeah, the football is like similar to rugby, I guess. And
I would
then-
say for me it's like many types of sport. Like I like to play a lot of sports like table tennis, badminton, basketball.
He's actually really good at badminton.
Thank you.
Like
Really?
he's here every time when we play, you know. There's no mercy at all.
No.
when I play soccer with him, he never like giving me like easy goal.
Well, I mean, at least you guys balance each other out, right? You won't let him win
Yeah,
badminton, you won't let him win soccer. So it works out.
Back time, you know.
Payback.
I love it. I love it. So now we're getting to the the fan segment part of our interview. So we'll get Jodi and Lydia. You guys can put your cameras on. Perfect. And so Jodi will start us off with the interviews, the questions for the fans. Whenever you're ready, Jodi, you can start.
Okay. So my first question is, were there any funny or embarrassing moments on set that you guys could tell us about?
Yeah.
Like for me, like, do you know Pi Ying, the woman in the series? Atui, yeah, she's called Atui. Pi Ying character. Like every time when we have to like be in scene with her, she always like throwing jokes at like everyone, and like all her improvisation, like they all like super funny and like very, very flexible, spontaneous, and she's so funny in general, and like sometimes we have to be serious, but like we just can't stop like cracking, just like the way she treats everyone, and just make fun of the crew or whatever.
Yeah, I can say the same. Like character is kind of like lively, like, and also like Atui had a lot of improvisation, and sometimes like it's so fast that like I couldn't handle it. And sometimes it's kind of like
we actually talk about it too, that like how could she be like so quick, like to like improvise stuff and still like being in the character and funny at the same time,
Like, and while like she did that, we also like need to like concentrate on like our like character trying to like not go off like the character.
Yeah, but like it's hard to like think of like something specific like about the scene that we
because a lot of things happen like on the way, like
true.
Awesome. She's one of my favorite characters too. She's hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, she is.
So in the show, Jeng talks a lot about becoming a safe zone for Pat and wanting to protect him and be a shoulder for him to cry on, but also being there in the moments where he's really happy and cheer him on. What does your ideal safe zone person look like? What would they do for you?
I think they would act as a best friend, like you could always rely on them, and like they're always there for you to help, to support you, and like they like wish you good, they want you to be great and stuff. I think, you agree?
Yeah, same. For me, like someone who I could like express like my feeling or sometimes like my sadness without like him or her like commenting on it or like making it worse, like that would be like my comfort zone. I think it's maybe same for like everybody, right?
Yeah, you gotta feel trusted. Trust.
That makes sense.
Okay, awesome. My last question is, Jeng and Pat in the show are the ultimate foodies. Jeng being the handsome chef and Pat being the avid food lover who loves taking pictures of his food. Are you guys anything like those characters in real life? And if so, what's your favorite foods to make and or eat?
Foodies means like to like go out and try a lot of new things, right?
Yeah. People who really love food.
I think I like to eat, but like, to be honest, I think I eat almost the same thing, every day. So I don't think I consider myself as a a foodie, but I like to eat a lot, you know, and I could like try some new food, but like I don't think I go out and experimenting with foods and stuff. So I don't know if I could consider myself as a foodie.
Food. Makes sense. I hope you're out there trying spicy spaghetti though.
Have you seen the ManBen Mission Possible? There's a scene that Ben has to eat what's it called, an insect. What's it? Did you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Well, I think he could be categorized as
Foodie.
I don't think so. I would agree like with him on like I don't think like myself could be like considered a foodie because I also like to eat like the same menu like for a long time, and we just only like ate a lot. That's it.
I think he's pretty difficult to eat. I think he picks a lot.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
picky,
things that like he
eater.
doesn't like to eat.
Okay.
He's into like Japanese. He's into like Japanese food.
Yeah.
Sushi.
Japanese food.
Ooh, tiramisu. Okay.
Yeah. Lydia, no, you're ready.
So I think everyone can agree that Jing is one of the best characters we've had in a BL like lately. He's amazing. He's so lovable, so charismatic, but everything he does not work. He's flirting with Pat and it's not working. And I wanted to know if you have a lot of advice for Jing.
Hold on. Yeah. I would tell you.
Hold on. Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah. He's on the right track.
I love it.
Yeah. So in the series, there is a lot of crying scenes and a lot of drunk scenes, especially for Ben. Which one is hardest? Which one is the harder?
I would say the drunk scene would be harder for me. Like, I don't know, it's just like, it's pretty like different. Like, if you cry,
But like it's also like because like you don't drink that much, right? So
yeah.
was it like hard?
It's hard to like imagine how would I see myself drinking, because like if I'm crying, I could sometimes like see myself when I'm crying, so like I can relate to. But when drunk, when like people drunk, I don't think they would be looking themselves in the mirror and
this is where you are.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Yeah,
know,
right.
Like, when it's too much or when it's too little or stuff like that.
Kind of like that. So I would say
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like drunk would be hard.
Yeah.
So we just talked about the Mission Possible. So my question is, which one was your favorite Mission Possible to film episode? And if you had a mission for Jing and Pat, what would it be?
And then you like,
I like that episode where at the end we had to do the roller coaster ride. I think
That's my favorite. It was so funny.
Okay, yeah, I like that one too. That was I haven't been into like a circus,
Amusement park
for so long, yeah, and like it was a lot of fun, you know. Yeah,
that was a very scary roller coaster. Very scary.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I like that episode. Yeah.
I would say the same. It's pretty funny. Like, I just realized at the end of that episode that he didn't even run. Walk around and say, I'll just sit down and drink some water while he just run around and find me. When it was like, at that time, I just ran. And like, I think he was running to like, and we'll meet on like the midway. And when I realized, damn, he just sit there.
After you're sweating, you're just like, wait, what is going on?
But that episode is pretty fun. Like,
yeah, I like that episode too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good.
Oh, yeah,
well, thank you.
Yes, for the mission for Jing and Pat, what would it be?
Oh yeah.
I think it would be fun to see them karaoke mission.
Oh.
Dancing in public.
Oh, flash mob.
That would be really cool. I love that. That's a good one. That would be really fun.
I would like to see that. Yeah.
For sure. I think we all would. We should all do that. That would be great. Thank you so much, Jodi and Lydia.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Perfect. So we're actually getting towards the end of our interview, and it has been such an amazing time getting to know the both of you. So what Steph and I like to do at the end of our interviews is we play a little fun game. It goes really fast. It's called New York Minute. So we're going to ask you guys a series of questions, and you're going to either point at yourself or each other for whoever you think the question fits best. Make sense?
Yep, makes sense.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Perfect. So the very first question is, who takes the longest to get ready on set? And I'll just count you guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You take the longest? Okay. That was an easy one.
Who takes the longest to text back?
1, 2, 3. Okay. Looks like man's winning this one so far.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Also, it's competing, right? So I will find myself.
Okay. I see you're very competitive, Ben. Yeah. Who laughs the most on set? 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. Okay. Man, got it.
Who messes up their lines the most? 1,
2, 3. Okay.
Ooh.
Both of you? Both of
Ben's
you?
first.
Okay. Okay. Who is more like their character? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, both. Okay. I love it.
Who's most likely to fall asleep on set?
1, 2, 3. Really? Okay. Wow, man. Like every question? That's crazy.
Winning.
All right. Who is the more romantic one? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Okay. All right. It's looking like a landslide. All right.
Who gets shy first?
1, 2, 3. Oh, well, finally Ben has an answer. Okay.
That's 2 points, right?
Yeah, 2 points. You got a ways to go though. Who shows up late the most? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
What? I don't know. Show up late.
Yes.
It's hard to
It's
say.
it's hard to say because we almost are on time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay.
In the morning.
In the morning, because like we're like the main characters, and we usually have to meet up like 5 in the morning, so we're always there in the morning.
Oh, wow.
You know, eating breakfast.
So we can be late. Like,
yeah, we can't be late. Yeah.
so this question is a tie.
Tie.
It's a tie.
Tie. All right. I'll accept it.
Who plays on their phone the most?
Can you
Who
say
play
that?
on the phone?
Can you play
On
okay.
the most.
Yeah, who plays on their phone the most? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we're back to Ben. Okay. And the very last question is, who gives the best advice? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh.
All right, looks like we have a winner. I love it. Well, that was the end of our game. Yay, woo. Thank you guys so much for your time. And if you could really quickly just give a message to your fans.
Okay. So we really appreciate for like all the support even from like the first episode until now, episode 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just want to say thank you, and like we appreciate you guys a lot. You know, we didn't expect that we're gonna have so many fans from abroad, and I'm sorry that like every time when I upload something on Instagram or Twitter, you know, I forgot to say something in English, or I usually type Thai, but like I just want to say that I love all you guys, and like thank you for like all the support, and you know, like we wouldn't have been here with all your support, and just thank you. Like we're so overwhelmed by you guys, and yeah, the love that you guys like giving us and supporting us, and yeah, thank you so much. You know, if you guys have a chance, if we have like a meeting, what's it called, a fan meet, you know, if you guys have a chance to be in Thailand, you know, come and join us. Thank you a lot. We love you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you. I would say like we are kind of like surprised by like how many of international fans are there.
Yeah.
Like I got a chance to like do a live video, and I can see that there's quite a lot of international fans.
Yeah.
So like thank you for like coming by and just like talk to us.
Yeah.
And like
thank you for like being with us, you know, and join the family. We're like families now.
Yes, big family. We need a name for your fan base, or we'll figure it out. Okay, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing rest of
Thank
your
you.
It's very fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.